think like literally nobody understands what their jobs are. And I don't have. I know. That's what I need. It just depends on who's working, you know. I'll be here and see if she fucking. Because I don't really like it when I'm trapped because there's very few times I can get out. But I also need to talk to a doctor, and there's no sense of urgency. It's been months. Oh my God. It's like, it's not even worth trying, but it's like the fact that my fucking disease is like so bad and that the doctor's not even willing to talk to me. Like, what? You don't have a phone, Dr. Auerbach? Yeah, I'll be dying pretty soon and I don't get to talk to a doctor. Salinas Valley Post-Acute and all of the nurses that have worked with me in the last few months especially, none of them thought it was important to report this. Nobody thinks it's important. Like my suffering. They seem to think it's okay to just leave me in nonstop fight or flight where I have danger. Like I've said everything and now I'm losing my ability to talk about it. And because I don't have the fucking documentation, I can't go to the hospital because the nursing home did nothing. They don't do their jobs. They only do their jobs for the criminals so they can get away with fucking selling drugs and fucking having sex with CNAs and stuff, yeah. Fucking, I am tired. I don't feel good. My insides are questioning. The doctor's refusing to give me medication with no good reason. And I would really like to know why he's doing that when I've never touched drugs. I've always done exactly what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I guess because you believed a girl named Maria Pacheco who was fucking a patient. Hey, Maria Pacheco, do you think you're going to be a great nurse who fucks a patient? You fucked Abel Garcia, yes? Well, if you're still going to nursing school, you're fucking lucky because McDonald's would fire faster than they fire here. And then they all act just scared like I don't fucking deserve to be taken care of. I don't deserve the care. It is ridiculous. I have been sitting here and I have been fighting for 8 fucking years and it doesn't matter how many times I say it. If I'm suffering, I just have to keep suffering because it doesn't matter if all my lungs are stiff. It doesn't matter if I'm dying. These people have not given me any time. I don't get what I need. It's hard for me to get up and down. I'm up and down. I can't even go around the nursing home by myself, and then they want to send me to the hospital. You're not allowed to do that. They're just breaking the law. They literally break the law, and none of the people in the administration will answer anything that I have to say, and then everybody else does nothing either. So I'm going to die and make sure that everybody that works with me, they all get in trouble. They all need to get in trouble. Everyone. They all need to get retrained. I don't give a fuck who they are. If nobody's going to report this, then they all need to get in fucking trouble because my life isn't worth 5 fucking minutes. That's what I've learned. And they want to act like I'm crazy. They have diagnoses on there that aren't even right. And the people who work here are too dumb to understand even any of my diagnoses. All my diagnoses, these blood diseases, you're going to act like they don't exist. You're going to act like all my diagnoses on there don't exist. And that's why I say I hope you get Lyme disease because none of you guys fucking believe it. So I guess you can just think that, nope, this couldn't be from the disease that I've had since I was 7 years old. I guess I deserve the hell I'm in. I chose it. They have no sense of urgency. There's no sense of when I need something, I have to say it 100 times. I am not safe here. I am not safe. And then they keep putting these nurses that all take no responsibility. Nobody wants to fix things. Nobody takes responsibility. How do we have 100 people here, but they're unwilling to ever speak to a doctor? I don't get to speak to a doctor, and my heart's been fucking, and I don't get to see my records either. Also, it's clear that I'm obviously just making it up, and clearly it's so much more important to make sure that the fucking gangsters in the dining room and the gangster that Jeremy thinks he is, that they get the care that they fucking want. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. And that Jeremy I'm no longer going to be his fucking punching bag either. But the nursing home has justified the fact in this. I just want to make sure you guys repost it. You can screen record it. I don't care. But when I'm dead, hey, Chris, I need to get my oxygen on. But, dude, they are letting me die full stop. I can't fucking do shit about it. Nobody fucking cares if I have something I need. They don't understand that oxygen is one of those things that I would need quickly, and so I can't go in the dining room. I can't go in the hallway. I can't get help with shit. I'm fucking dying, and I know I'm gonna fucking die soon because my vibration is starting to go away completely, and that means my oxygen will be too, and that means they won't even. I'm so tired, and they won't give me the fucking hospice, even though my doctor's trying to do hospice, but nobody here answers the phone, and nobody thinks that it's important enough to do anything. So I've been sitting around here begging for help while they have time. They have time. They can give me some fucking oxygen, but they don't. And it's fucking ridiculous. I'm tired. I can barely get up and down. Like, do they understand? I can barely move. And they're going to force me into the hospital. They're going to force me into the hospital having an emergency. I want these people to be put on blast as soon as something like that happens. So as soon as either I die or I fucking end up fucking dying because they won't help me. They refuse to give me pain control that'll work. And it's not fair. I didn't do anything. Yet all these drug addicts and these drug dealers and these murderers get to fucking get better treatment. They get better treatment than I do, and I don't deserve this, and it hurts. My lungs are shutting down, bro. But they don't even take care of me. How do they justify it? And they all just look at me, and they're trying to act like I'm the problem, which is so abusive. Does it sound like I'm just fucking faking? And I don't get medicine that works? I'm the only one who's got fucking collapsed lungs. I don't get a respiratory therapist because apparently my lungs aren't as important as the fucking Mexican lungs in this place. Is that right? Sorry, I guess it's more the criminal lungs, right? And they have all these people that could fucking help me or could look into that, and I don't think anybody even fucking told them that I need my fucking oxygen. But I can't get in and out and in and out and in and out and get all these things because it's hard to breathe. Nobody cares if I die or not. I'm ready to get out of here. Like, I know, like, I don't care. Anything is better than this. Like, my body is completely tore up and I can't get any help. And if they don't have any empathy for me, they're not kind to me. Like, I don't have anybody who treats me like I'm dying and I should be taken care of. They violate all my rights and I'm not allowed to talk about it. Because if I talk, I just sound hysterical. Clearly, I'm just crazy, right? I can barely talk anymore and people won't even help me. I'm so disappointed. The whole world doesn't do anything. Nobody's ever going to save you. Nobody's going to help you. To let me suffocate, to let me feel all the stuff that they do. I don't know what they want me to do, man. This is really hard. And I don't have, and people come and watch me, but they don't talk to me. I know. But it's getting worse, and there's nothing I can do, and they don't even care. Like, how much? Have you ever been treated like you're not a human being? They're just gonna let me. Like, the fact that they just let me die when I, don't even fucking deserve. I don't deserve to not have pain control. And they let it happen, and they let everybody just think things about me that are not true. It is like the ultimate fucking cruel and unusual punishment. And these fucking slutty ass fucking people. I try to be nice to people who are horrible people who do these horrible things. And I try to be nice. Yeah, I'm not sure that anybody told her I need some oxygen, but it's really hard to get over there without the oxygen, and it's hard for me to get back and push the button. See, that's why they need to listen to me when I'm talking. It's like, I can't even eat because it's too hard to eat. They have no interest in making sure I'm okay. Like, it's hard to reach things. I can't, like, I can't. And then if I try to call, they hang up on me. So it's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get help. They hang up on me when I try to call for help. Help. Do you hear it's going away faster and faster? But apparently because there's some moron doctor named Matthew Joel Auerbach refusing to see me because I guess they think an x-ray is more important than a CT scan, right, Dr. Auerbach? My buddy, old pal, connected to me forever, best friends forever, because you're going to be one of the people who ends up getting me killed. Hey, Dr. Auerbach, why don't you tell the world about how you fucking killed me by ignoring me and making it so I can't get a fucking transplant no matter what I do, right? That's not wrong, right? That's totally okay. It's totally okay for me to fight for fucking 8 years and then I get to the end and I still don't get help. Is that my buddy? Hold on. We're not humans. Hopefully he doesn't die. People think I'm weak. I'm like, fuck, do you know how many fucking people die here? People die, and then people that, the more you know them, the more you get like heartbroken. But I can't go hang out with anybody because someone needs to get me some oxygen, so what, I have to stay in the room even more. I don't have strength very much, so I don't really get to go anywhere. And the thing that sucks the most is that they've manipulated me so much and they're acting like I'm not really sick. And now I have to be sick by myself and I don't get support. Not like I want Jeremy. His fucking fat ass needs to stay the fuck away from me. Fucking user. I hope his kids become nothing like him. And I mean that. Limited interaction. So you don't become criminals. I know both your parents are criminals. Oh wait, all three of them are criminals. I was the only one that wasn't a criminal. I think I was the one that actually maybe balanced it out because none of you guys have any emotional intelligence. You fucking bail on, so you're gonna use me and bail on me when I die. Congratulations, Davina and Jeremy. You guys are fucking, you belong together. You fucking steal cars together, commit crimes together, steal from the fucking grocery store together. Yeah, I'm sure your kids won't pick up on any bad skills. You'll be fine. They're actually really fucking good kids, except for like the oldest one, the oldest girl. It was just, but you know. His baby girl is going to turn out to be really unable to take care of herself because of that, though. And I'm still waiting to get some fucking oxygen because when they plugged in my machine, it didn't plug in. And then, I'm like, and now every time I talk and when I stress out trying to do things, it makes my chest hurt. And I'm not sure how I'm supposed to, like, isn't there someone else who can do this so I don't have to? And there's, like, people sitting around, dude. They have no concept and no perspective of the big picture. They can literally ignore me and, like, tune me out like I'm not even fucking here. And I'm talking about the old staff, not the new staff, because the new staff is being trained. It's not their fault. They don't know anything. But the old staff does know that they're full of shit. And they do know that not helping me is fucking inappropriate when they are kissing the ass of an old man who's a murderer, who's never suffered. He doesn't suffer. He goes out and parties all night. So what I'm suffering, and he gets all the drugs he wants. Okay, make that make sense. Yeah, give all the drug dealers and the drug addicts whatever the fuck they want. These guys really are like, have no idea what the fuck they're doing. This is like literally the most disgusting display of fucking conflict of interest nonstop. There's a fucking gang member in the social services office. Make that make sense. So if you have to go anywhere, you have to go in a fucking car with the fucking Norteño. But that's okay, right? It's okay. Linda, this shit's fucked up. Like, I can't even get the things that I need. They don't fucking recognize that I'm like, how do you not care or recognize when you have a dying patient, particularly someone who is so outspoken like I am? I have spoken a lot, but I have been silenced. I have been silenced. I think nobody told her I need any oxygen. I waited for like ever. And that's the thing, is I don't want to say it over and over again. And it was really hard to get someone's attention because it's getting harder for me to breathe. I don't want to be here anymore. And they have me fucking imprisoned. I can't even go to a hospice place that's better than this because they obstruct my ability to get care. Why would anybody do that? Yes, I'm very, very much sicker. I am going to die very soon. I do not expect to make it to Christmas. But they don't want to give me hospice. They don't give me any pain control. But for some reason, Jeremy can sell them and do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm not that saying he is, but he can do whatever the fuck he wants. And Abel can do whatever the fuck he wants. But I'm not allowed to have hospice. I'm not allowed to have care. I'm not allowed to be a priority ever. I don't get what I need. I don't get to ask questions. I don't want to ask again. I would rather suffer than ask and be fucking called the cops on if I ask for help too much. Does it sound like I'm doing better? Yes, I still don't have a respiratory therapist. It has been over a year. I have spent the last 8 years begging for fucking help, trying to get help. I've had all the answers have already been there. And I've told the nursing home like 4 fucking times. How many times do you have to hear that I'm dying? My doctor mentioned it 5 times, and you guys aren't smart enough to understand that. Because you gave me the same medications that were written on the same piece of paper that said pulmonary fibrosis. Dude, a moron could fucking Google that shit. But I'm not important. And also I'm not getting my fucking oxygen. Like, and it's like, I can't move because I hurt too much, and nobody's understanding. Like, I can't move because I hurt too much. They're not treating me. I get 5 milligrams of oxy and then 10 milligrams of methadone. Clearly that's doing enough, right? Does it sound like I'm going to be fine? Yes, and I'm so happy, and I hope everybody feels so good about how much effort they put in, especially my friends and family. And by the way, Salinas Valley Post-Acute told my family and friends I was going to get better, or I was better, and I want them to get in trouble for lying because they left me without any care. And I told them every week, I say, please don't do it. Just please make sure to get me help before the end of the week. Yes, I'm fucking dying. I can barely swallow. My breathing's getting worse. I don't have vibration in my lungs, and I asked for some help with some fucking oxygen, and apparently they forgot me. I'm not sure how they forget me when I'm in here talking, but they find a way to fucking tune me out. They have been trained, and no, Ashley has trained them. And that's admissions. Tell me how admissions should be telling them anything. Maybe fucking, okay, are they really not going to figure out that I've been sitting here? They're like really not going to figure out that I've been sitting here. Like, someone had an emergency, but they're not. Now they're socializing. So if you're not having an emergency anymore, can I have some oxygen? Hey, is she done? Can I have some oxygen now? I waited until she was done with her emergency or whatever, but everyone ignores me when I talk. See how that works? They're all just walking around and like I don't like, hey, there's a human being here that needs oxygen, and I waited for you guys and everyone's ignoring me. You know, now I do think I should show you. And because I can't turn on my light right now, I guess we'll just ignore her talking. And it doesn't matter, right? And there's the nurse that's not doing anything, and nobody's doing anything because they don't think that I like literally I'm patient, but fucking how much more patient can I be? I can't even fucking move because they won't control the pain. So I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna die this fucking weekend, but apparently the fucking nurse doesn't seem to think it's important. So I waited until they had the emergency, but I guess they had to high five each other and fucking kiss each other on the butt before they could get it. Is she allowed? And this isn't okay. This happens to me every day, all day. They tune me out. See how fucking, whatever the fuck her name is, Gina fucking just tuned me out when I'm asking for help. So it's totally okay to leave me without my oxygen while you help everybody else and ignore me. I'll be dead soon and you guys will be all over the news. Promise me you will make sure these people pay for this shit. Because I know my CNA let her know, but she's obviously forgotten. If I don't have oxygen on my thing, this has been dead. And it's been dead for a long time. And mine, it didn't charge. And I was just trying to come out here to tell them that I need to talk to a doctor on the video chat, but she never answered me, not coming back. I guess she wants to avoid responsibility for actually advocating, right? That's what happens every time I ask to talk to a doctor. They try to like slither away from it, and every single person ignores me. And the doctor, his name is Matthew Joel Auerbach. Please make sure that he gets in trouble. I would fucking, if you guys don't fucking do something when I die, I will come and fucking haunt you if you don't fucking make sure these people get in trouble. Because the fact that it is very obvious, even the physical therapist has seen all my paperwork. They know I'm dying, but the fucking nursing home's too stupid to figure it out. Yeah, they do have to provide it, but they don't want to fucking, I guess they don't want to do anything. I guess it does. I am not important. This is not an urgent situation. Apparently, this is not an urgent situation. It never is, but you know, they're going to sit around and act like victims. They all stand around like not sure what to do. La-di-da, do we have integrity? Not sure. I'm sorry, I don't care if they feel bad either. They literally ignore me when I need help. I hope you get Lyme disease too, bitch. I don't like that bitch. Just fucking ignore me blatantly. Just blatantly, all just fucking sit around like someone's not asking for help. That's why you guys are demons. Like, I strongly believe the ones that ignore people, they're demonic. Oh, they're too busy socializing. That's really cute. Did you guys forget that I've been waiting for oxygen for like a super long time? Or are we just playing? Oh yeah, they're played. See how they tune me out? Look. Does it look like anybody gives a fuck? See, they don't give a fuck. I will literally wait for hours. I will be in the hallway gasping for air and no one will do shit. They don't care. Fuck. I'm not lying, am I? They just fucking don't do anything. They won't do anything, and I have proof of everything. How would you feel if you were dying and everybody around you was abusive? Thanks to Jeremy, too. It's his fault. What? Sorry, Jeremy, you wanted to be this fucking big shot fucking drug dealer? Is that what you needed? Because I fucking made you feel emasculated because you really do not have a fucking dick. Because you can't if you'd fucking turn everybody around on me so I can't get the help that I need. But you can get help when your drug friends are there. Yeah, sorry. I mean, you're amazing friends with the great culture of doing exactly the same thing and wearing red. Yeah, they have fucking, there's a Norteño in the front office in the social services office. I have been holding back saying that shit for a while, but also her and the other people are fucking videotaping. Can I get some oxygen, please? I've been sitting here for a while. It's like I waited for the whole time when they were having trouble. There's no oxygen in my other machine. Didn't get fully plugged in, and I need to talk to a doctor. This one's dead. Not understanding what's happening, or you didn't know I was talking to you?
No, I did.
Oh, I was like,
I'm gonna go get you one.
but this, I was just telling you, yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, I didn't know if you didn't know I was talking to you. I was like, am I confusing? I know I'm confusing. That's not the question. You already know what I'm. Damn, makes you like. For some reason, when you hold it like that, it just looks tough. She's all fucking it up over her shoulder. There is a weekend doctor, and I don't have a problem with her directly. You know, that's the thing, is I sound really awful, so I'm going to sound even worse, and the delivery is going to be even more painful. But that's not my problem. what they did to me every day. And I don't mean these particular people. I have a good CNA. It has nothing to do with her. It has to do with the administration. It has to do with the fact that they leave me with nobody. It has to do with the fact that they haven't done one exam. And I told them that my stomach swelled up and now my liver hurts so bad. All I feel is pain and they're not willing to give me meds. But why would I go to an emergency room when they don't do that either? They're going to say, hey, you live in a nursing home, so we're going to send you right back since you have a doctor right there. Oh, wait, they come in the building. Oh, wait, but they never let you see it. Dr. Auerbach, my godmother's going to make a complaint about you. She witnessed you threaten me. She witnessed you tell me you're not willing to learn about my disease. She witnessed me getting bullied out of the hallway when I was trying to get anointed. Guess who was the one who was coming to anoint me? It was my fucking godmother and Father Kelly. You don't know shit. These people, and you violate my rights as far as like my religious rights. Yeah, when they did that. Hold on one second. I do sound like him. I'm thinking about that guy. That fucking, what's his name? Robert fucking Kennedy. I know. I don't understand how they haven't figured out like a little tiny mini cube yet.
For real. Everything else is
there
small.
needs to be like an apple oxygen. You got your steps in. All right, sorry. I do like her. See, that's the thing is I like them. But I also told them, I said, I like you as a person, and I think we would hang out. And actually, she and I laugh a lot when I'm talking with her because she understands my references. I think we're the same age. I think that's how it goes when you get older. You're like, oh yeah, you were alive the time I was alive. All right, got it. But I'll never know what that feels like, I guess. My physical therapist, the guy who works here, he's so cool and funny. He's bringing his guitar to play some metal outside. And he and his wife are like the nicest people, and they're like higher up on the oh, I forgot to tell him about that shit. All right. Anyway, but he's really cool and he's trying to help, and I've emailed him like when he had COVID or some flu or something. I was emailing him all this stuff that they haven't been paying attention to, and he fully 100%. He's like, I don't like it that you're dying, but it is true. It's not like we miss it. And now, if this person, I would think that a physical therapist is a little bit smarter in general and they're not part of the gossip. He went and tried to meet some people here, and I can't even tell you the way that people talk about me. And it's like, why are they talking about me? Like, do they realize the things that I do for people? Like, and I'm doing it all while I'm fucking suffering. I've been getting all these crazy bruises. But yeah, my face does feel swollen. And then I have trouble swallowing, and I haven't really been drinking water. And then, so when I go to the bathroom, it's like really dark. But then when I go like number 2, I know it's gross, but I think it's because of my liver. And that Dr. Spector, did you read his notes? Did you read the notes about how he was saying it's probably my liver or my lymphatic system? Isn't that interesting? Because it's crazy because this doctor, I guess he's going to die on this fucking hill of delusion. You know what I mean? Hey, Stephanie. Like, I know you guys can hear that it's worse every day, and I'm so hurt. Like, these people are nice, but I'm so hurt. I should probably put my oxygen on, except for she gave it to me, and then I don't remember where the cord went. Oh, it's over here. Look at our little tree that I got Crystal. It was really cheap. But it might look cute in the fucking black light. I don't know. It's kind of cute. And then I got these little skull-like things. And then she fucked up my pillow. That's my favorite pillow, and it's all squished and out. Look, though, I let her use my pillowcase because I guess the other one's getting cleaned, and it better fucking get brought back here because I don't want to lose that. It's the same as my blanket. And then, yeah. And then I think we have to put more stuff on the Christmas tree. And then I had like little gifts and stuff. And yeah. Oh, read some? Were we reading something? Oh, were we reading something? Sorry. The administrator was supposed to meet with me yesterday. It hurts me so bad. How do you not have enough time for someone who's so sick? Nobody in this administration has read or responded to any of my emails. Meanwhile, every single one of them has proof of everything. And I know, because I know multiple people have read over it that are doctors, scientists, people who are intelligent, and have all said that yeah, it's pretty obvious. But, and now I'm hearing that Stanford, when they messaged, they did say I had a lot of stuff wrong with my lungs. So I don't know what's going on. Because why are they not mentioning that? They never told me any of that. I never got any notes from him either. So he's going around saying I have a shitload of things wrong, including heart issues and lung issues, and they came from Stanford and they didn't report. Also, the stuff that they were supposed to order, my records, so the doctor could see that it's for sure. They didn't order it. You guys, Linda, they did not fucking order that shit. No, I know, and a lot of it's the same, but you get the idea. Like, you get the idea that, like, anyway, I was wanting to go out there, and now I'm getting tired, but it's, like, really hard for me to have to go back and forth, and I don't feel like I have a life. I don't get to, like, interact with others. I don't know. Like, this is how I'm going out. Literally, like, 8 years of fighting, and nobody fucking tries to call and, like, fight for me. I feel so... one of the people who follows me wrote a really nice letter, and she's like a CNA, so she was like, how dare you? Why would you ever, like, punish someone and call the cops on them because I'm loud? Well, good. Now I won't be loud, because guess what? I bet you I won't be making it to Christmas. So yay. Merry Christmas. Nobody gives a fuck. Congratulations, Reddit. You can enjoy making fun of me. And they say it's a snark page. No, it's a bullying page. And when I die, I want everyone to fucking get called out. Megan Doms, what do you have to say for yourself, you fucking bitch? Anyway, sorry, that was funny. I'm not even that mean to her. I just want her to leave me alone. I've read some of the stuff where she was talking about how her dad raped her and shit. And I'm like, damn, that's fucking awful, you know? And I had empathy for her. And then I went on live with her a bunch of times. And instead of actually fucking listening, I ended up watching the stuff after she started bullying me. And I realized the whole time she was rolling her eyes. Everyone, all they do is roll their eyes at me and make fun of me like it's fucking insane that's even fucking how it goes. The fact that I'm gonna have to die without hospice when they've known for over a year. It's like there's nothing that, like, make sure Lakeisha gets fucking fired, because she should go to jail. The amount of time I sat waiting for her to answer my questions, and she never responded to one of my complaints ever. But don't worry, it's okay. And they yell at me if I use a certain kind of, or a certain level of oxygen, when what the fuck would they know? What the fuck would any of them know? Oh, what would they know? Oh, they probably know what to bring to a barbecue with a bunch of Norteños. I bet that. I bet they know how to fucking hang out. I bet you anything they sit around and smoke weed and beer with these motherfuckers. I've seen it. They've done it in the parking lot. They've done it in between. They have little fucking patios. These people got drunk on days they were working. People had sex in the rooms. It's not like people act like, oh, she's salacious. No, this has happened. This happened while they were not taking care of me, letting me die. They let this happen. And if they don't like me talking about it, well, then they shouldn't have fucking done it. Don't leave me dying. I won't fucking talk about it. But if you do, I told them, and I said this over a year ago. I said I will scream to my fucking coffin if I have to, if there's abuse involved. I will scream abuse, not for myself, but for every other fucking person, because at some point I'm gonna have no fucking... Yeah, I know you wrote the letters and nobody read it. Nobody fucking reads anything. Also, did you see when Jeremy's aunt responded? And she says it's pertinent, she gets help. See, and you see how much I write. You see how the even just the subject line saying I'm dying and you're missing it. You're stealing my life. You've stolen my ability. Now I can't even go to the doctor and be diagnosed like how they want. But there's already diagnosis there. They're just too stupid to order the records. And every time I've told them, I told them over a year ago, they didn't do it. I have proof of everything. And they've neglected and obstructed any care I'm trying to get. And then they try to justify it and act like I'm bad and like try to, look, I'm not stupid. I can see every fucking tactic they're using. They're just too stupid to know they're doing it because they actually genuinely believe they're good people because they work here. No, you have to be a good person when you work here. You don't get to just work somewhere and then just slap a fucking hero on your chest. Because they're not heroes unless they're fucking heroes. I'm just saying. Yes, everyone is hardworking. But you know that's not fucking true. I think that's Jeremy's old roommate. Sounds just like him. If so, I gotta go visit him because he's like, he used to call me Champion Mitch because I'd wear champion sweaters all the time. I haven't eaten today. I tried, but I can't remember what it was. Ow. Ow, I think I ate some eggs this morning and my nose is raw and I need to get real antibiotics, but I can't. And no matter what I do, see what they're going to do is force me into a situation where I have to go to the hospital, but they won't have any documentation. And if I can't talk, I won't be able to tell them what's going on. And nobody here actually listens to me. So what's going to happen then, huh? They're going to try to leave me. Today, I was supposed to have that lung appointment. They rescheduled it. And none of these people even acknowledged that they got canceled. They were just making me wait until that day, assuming that I guess if I go to that doctor's going to tell you what to give me. Are you guys stupid? Because you managed to figure out how to give Jeremy 20 milligrams of Oxy? You managed to figure that out pretty fucking fast. Yeah, he has no diagnoses. Is it because he's 550 pounds? Because I'm pretty sure a lot more people would get fat if they knew they'd get Oxy. Yeah, who? Yeah, I want to try that, but here's the thing is I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this without passing out or without fucking having respiratory failure and not being able to stop it. And these people don't listen to me, don't listen to me, don't listen to me, don't listen to me. I can't even go to the hospital because there's multiple reasons, but another reason would be that the fucking nurses here have talked to the people that are working and made them think that nothing was wrong and I got mistreated. Over and over and over and over and over and over. I'm saying though that when I go to the ER, I'm not going to be talking anymore because that's the reason I'm going to have to go. And I want to go outside, but I feel like if I go out there, if I go in the hallway, there's such a risk of, and I'm fucking hot and I don't feel good. And everybody thinks they know everything, even though I can promise you, I really am not looking for any advice. I don't think anybody outside of here can teach me anything right now. I think I just need kindness and support because right now, I can promise you there's probably a lot more that I've been going through that I've realized and figured out that people can gain from me than I can gain from them. And don't try to be mean. I just mean that in all honesty, that's where I am. I don't need advice. I don't care about anyone's advice because I already know what I mean. I do need help, but that's not the same as saying things like, you don't love yourself enough to leave. Thanks, Jennifer Hidalgo Fuller. That's exactly what a dying woman wants to hear, especially when she's in an abusive relationship and the nursing home's abusing her. It makes so much sense to blame me. Just like Jeremy told me that he cares about his image and he cares about how he presents himself, and I don't because I'm freaking out. I'm like, yeah, but I don't get pain medicine that actually works and I'm fucking suffering, but I don't deserve family. I don't deserve support. I don't deserve him to be loyal. And then he wants to be a crybaby every time. I basically, he's kind of like backing off. I basically told him if you're going to be a crybaby, you'll get treated as such. He is a narcissist. He blames me for everything. He'll act like he feels bad, but that's just him worrying about people looking at him a certain way. He doesn't care how I feel. If I tell him how I feel, he tells me to stop freaking out about it. Stop being so obsessed. Yeah, I'm obsessed with you. I'm already talking to new guys. Yeah. Also, the guy that I dated before Jeremy, I don't know, he had some sort of fucking like, he could sense it that I was single again. And he started sending me a bunch of stuff, and I was like, oh, no, 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 not that one, no, no, no. In fact, not any of them. I have like a lot of asshole exes who like to guilt trip me and make me feel bad about anything I've done, even though I would take care of all of them like they were my children, which is not exactly the sexiest thing in the world. Super not sexy. But it's okay to badmouth me to everybody. So I just want to get out and get in the hallways and go move around a little bit, and then I'll come back. Ugh, there's too much sugar at the bottom of that. It's so annoying that nobody puts things back in the right spot, and then they like ruin my stuff by putting things in, and I can't fix everything that they ruin. I think they mess things up more than they help things sometimes, and I'm not trying to be mean to them, but I think it's just because they don't have the time, and most of them are new. Like they just like have all new staff, and then they train all the staff to say mean things. They say mean things about me when I've literally spent years fucking like taking care of and being there for these people, and they're just assholes. Oh shit, sorry. I might have to... Sorry, hold on. What was that? I'm gonna go outside in a second. I'm fucking hot, man. Sorry. Aw, she's all dressed up. Or they have a meeting where they pretend to give a fuck about patients. Or they have their fucking "We hate Lauren" meeting. I can't even wear it because my nose is so raw. It's literally like raw. But nobody does anything. And look, it's 10 o'clock, and I asked so many times to talk to a doctor. God. And I don't want to fight. I just want to talk to somebody. But I'm wondering who's next. Obviously, these people, like, none of them have the time. But then if it's every single shift, every single day, that nobody has time for me. So it's not... It's, like, super fucked up. I can't see if I'm seeing somebody sitting or if I'm seeing a reflection. I'm tripping out. Do you have good eyes? Is there someone sitting there? Is he in? I can't see shit.
Going straight ahead?
Yeah.
No, there's no one.
I'm tripping. It's just really far away and I'm blind, okay? I was just tripping if someone was sitting. By the way, because it was in a dark room and I was just trying to see if it was my friend because I was going to go fuck with him. I don't know who these people are. Look, I can sometimes be quiet if nobody fucks with me. See, we'll see if nobody fucking jumps on me and tries to fuck with me. I guess I'm just gonna give up because every time I try, it just fucking harms me. I hope nobody fucking robs me because I'm leaving for a little bit. And I used to go around. I have like some little things that I like to pass out. And I just honestly, even when I come out, like just seeing them decorate and shit, I just like, there's certain people. Hello, happy birthday, late. I was very sick, but your other birthday present is coming. I just forgot what day. Did you have fun? Do you want to watch a movie this weekend? We can do a late party. What? I have that. Remember the earrings, and then I have the cups. Yeah. So none of them were actually on your birthday. They were early or late, which means it's fun. You have something later too. But it'll be cool for you to have your own thing. The cup. No, remember the cup? Maybe I should have kept it a secret, but now you know all your presents already. What did you do today? What was that? What movie you watching? Oh, Christmas one? I just wanted to make sure you knew happy birthday. I didn't forget. I just was not feeling very good. But we'll celebrate this weekend. Okay? Well, come see me in probably afternoon or something. And then maybe when it turns dark, we can turn all the cool lights on and the new tree, and then put on all the little bracelets that we got. We could put tons on since we have so many. All right, don't miss your movie. All right, love you. Okay, let's see. They're not paying attention to that. I have to wait until the admin's not here to even go say hi to my friends. I'm like, hey, but it's 10 o'clock, so I gotta be quiet. Always checking to see if they're awake. No, I can't tell if she's awake. I don't want to make noise anyway. But I always try to visit her, but I don't have the energy to. Wait, those lights look kind of cute, if that's... Oh, I do like that. It's too bad all the other stuff's wrong with this place. But I'm very proud to say... Look. Yeah, that's why I don't trust any of these people. But look, the 2 stars. I'm proud to say that. Oh, by the way, the murderer's in the dining room right now. The murderer's in the dining room. He talks to everyone, and he basically tells rumors and like spreads stuff. He literally hangs out with everybody hangs out with him. But I can't even go in there because of that, you know? And the fact that I get treated like that is dirty. But yeah, I'm at Salinas Valley post-acute. If you want to get mad at anybody about the fact that I'm going to end up dying pretty soon. I don't know. I would think to get mad, or maybe get mad at Lakeisha. The woman in this office has never once answered any of my complaints unless they were about Jeremy. But it's okay. So that woman, let me die. And if you can do anything to try to get that woman to go to jail or to have some sort of jail time for this, it needs to happen, because you don't get to take away my chance at life. They don't know because they don't pay attention, but my lungs shutting down. And they don't know. They made me lose any option for fucking transplant, which I keep saying, but that's fucking bad. To lose an option for a transplant means murder. But then that's why it's so okay for them to have a murderer in the first place, is because they're letting us see it. Now he runs away like a little pussy. He is the biggest pussy in the world. Why would you bully a dying woman and then run away? One time I went in the dining room and I could see him out the other side. And he saw me coming, so he just stood there and froze, and he didn't know I could see him. And he looked so dumb. What, you scared? What is he scared of? I thought you were some big bad murderer. And then he's the one who gets to use the dining room all the time. Because clearly a murderer who's a Norteño, who fucks people who work here. And I know I have multiple CNAs, and I know you guys remember when he would come out at 3 a.m. You remember him being there at 3 a.m? Yeah, getting his rubbing some fucking CNA ass. And that's okay though. That's okay though. I'm not allowed. They literally fucking the office behind me. That's the office I told you. There's a Norteño in that office. Yeah, the old man. They're breaking so many rules because of the and then one of the former employees who fucked one of the old administrators also fucked him. And she came back here and she's using methamphetamines, or she's a mathematician, let's say. You can tell when you look at their fingertips. Nice and methy. Anyway, but she slept with the old administrator, and then she also slept with the president, and then they literally left him. Nope. Yeah, that's why I can't go to the dining room. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So he's allowed to do whatever he wants, bullying me while I'm fucking dying, and he's in the dining room. I had to move forward so I wouldn't have to see his fucking Humpty Dumpty ass. But it's okay. It's okay. He's supposed to be actually helping to make sure that the fucking administration doesn't get too much power. But instead, he has given them more power because he is also a criminal. And he doesn't give a shit what happens to us. But it's okay as long as all the women like him. But they should probably know he's a motherfucking predator. I don't know. I'd be a little scared of someone who's obsessed like that. Why would he spend the time to bully and try to hurt my life so much? Literally telling everybody that he talks to that I'm just crazy and that I'm going to kill Jeremy. That's nice. No, Jeremy's probably going to die because of me being gone. God forbid. I hope not. I hope they take care of him and realize shit, but they're going to have a rude awakening when they realize what's on their hands when he goes septic, and not having someone to walk everybody through it is going to be hard, but that's his own mistake, and I really don't feel bad for him. I'm sorry, if you're a narcissist, I just spent years thinking that I was part of your family, like a total dumbass. Why would I think that? I'm not criminal. I guess I don't fit in. But I thought maybe it was fine because, like, you know, the kids knew right from wrong, but I guess you guys don't. I mean, the kids, except for maybe your oldest daughter. She doesn't know that when someone's dying, you don't go in there and rip shit off their wall and act like they've done something wrong. Yeah, bitch, what did I do? Fucking do things for you, make sure you're safe, give you a fucking first aid kit. I'm an awful human being. How dare I take care of your fucking family forever? But that's okay. There's no integrity in this building, and the very few. I even asked many times to talk to a doctor. They all ignore me and they don't let me. And then they just bully me like they think it's normal. Like, it is absolutely not in any fucking capacity normal to bully someone going through this, and then to fucking use the fucking title of the presidency, which is a fucking disgusting fucking thing to do when the last person passed away. And I told Alma, the woman who works in activities, who has violated all of my rights. I said, you know, our rights are not just there for no reason, right? Because I went to every motherfucking meeting the whole time I've been here until he got put in, so I couldn't. Which was violating my rights, which means if I'm dying here and they don't allow me to get help, and like every week, I spend the entire week and nobody answers any of my questions at all. But that's the thing is there's too close of a conflict, because now there's one of the girls who worked in activities, like Zoe or whatever, her family, she's family with him. But of course they're going to protect him even if he's a murderer. And he's not the only murderer here, and there's a lot of nice ones, but he's not a good one. I don't particularly find any of that to be impressive. And I don't particularly find any of it to be impressive that I have to worry about this shit because he has nothing better to do than to fuck my life up and talk to people who work here. But yes, social services, this is the front office. This is the front. That is how close there is from a Norteño to the front door. So don't fucking lie to me and say there aren't Norteños here. That's all he brings around. So he can act like whatever, and he tried to fucking he violates all my rights. Like, he's too stupid to understand that, bitch, if I wasn't dying, you would be going down legally. But instead, I'm going to make sure that your fucking reputation is ruined, because, yeah, you're such a big, bad fucking gangster in this little tiny podunk fucking piece of shit loser town. But, yeah, do you know what matters? Nothing about you. You are nothing. You'll get squashed, and the rest of the world is going to only know you as the piece of shit who bullied a dying woman and said, I'll never be family with you. Yeah, you're right. You're such a great person. In fact, everybody thinks you're great. Guess what? You can go around and tell stories and lie about me. I can go around and tell them the truth about you. So go ahead. Take me to court, bitch. I dare you. Take your fucking Humpty Dumpty ass to court. And then they coddle him. And I'm going to write down every motherfucking person who hangs out with that motherfucker to make sure everything is documented. And they act like I don't have rights. Like, I want to get out of here, you know? I want to run away, but I can't. They think I'm here for him. No, I've never been here for him. I'm here because I'm sick. but I want to go to a better place that has a better like hospice type program. But unfortunately, I'm going down the hill so fast that I can't do that. But nobody wanted to listen. Nobody cares. And they still want to act like, well, you're doing something wrong. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Exactly. Yeah. You know, the funny part is if he's not a murderer, it'll be really just as funny to watch him say he's a poser and he just told everyone he is. From a lot of people I heard he's a fucking dropout. So that's why I keep asking if anybody wants to come see him, because I don't think that Nartanias would like or would feel very good about people pretending to be associated. So either way, I win. If anybody who's an Nortania wants to come talk to him after I'm gone, I think he would need a talking to, a nice conversation. And maybe you should talk to the people who work here too. And I mean legally, because we don't go after people in ways that will actually harm them, only in ways that will teach them a lesson or make them legally pay, because we're not low like them. And maybe that sounds bad. I don't give two fucks. I know I'm a better person than any of those people are, because I would never turn my back on someone who's dying. Doesn't matter how small your dick is. You don't need to be a fucking asshole all the time. And my psychiatrist said it's okay for me to say that. And then he hangs out with like the meth head and the drug addicts who work here. And they allow it. They allow it. They allowed the girl who was threatening me over and over again. Her name is Taylor. She's a alleged drug addict who was here for allegedly her look. And I don't give a fuck about telling her name. If you threaten me and if you're a threat to my life, your name goes up online. I don't care. Take me to court, bitch. If I'm dying, you're going down with me, right? So his name is Abel Garcia. And come have a conversation with him. And I'm being threatened all the time online by his little pussy ass friends, whoever the fuck's doing it. You're not a very big man. You're not a man at all. And if you have to keep bouncing from woman to woman, that's probably because your dick's too small and no one has the decency to tell you. They just run away. Maybe that's why you keep ending up with the drug addicts, because they use you. These are specifics. These are not about a lot of people. Oh, she was a patient, yeah. But she was here because she had an abscess, and I saw her going through the garbage. And she was going through the garbage, and then she would make comments about the state and how the state didn't believe me. And I was like, what are you even talking about? So she was stalking me. And, like, everybody just stalks me. And, like, it's like, do they really believe I'm just lying? Yes, when I came online, I wasn't making noise. I'm allowed to be bad, just like when Jeremy told me that he knows how to present himself. I'm like, pardon me, the man who's 550 pounds with no teeth. Yes, you present yourself perfectly. The man who screams H, H, you know, the thing where you put your hand up and you scream to a guy that's in Germany. Yeah, he screams that down the hallway. And then Albert was like a wood. At least he was when he was in prison. He didn't act particularly like threatening, but oh yeah, he did. He beat up a few people. He ended up losing a lot of people in this place. And then you wonder, like, if you're going to see them again. And then especially because I have something coming up so close, and my grandpa just passed away. And I would like to think that my sister, my grandpa, my dog, my cats, my dad, my grandma, everybody, all my friends, all the people from here, Dr. Spector, Dr. Baker, all my friends from my childhood who died, all my family members who died, all my friends, so many different friends. Yep. That's why they usually don't find it until late, but we did find it and they didn't listen to me. This is like the worst thing that could possibly, like, it's like my shoulder blades, the pain is so bad. And oh, imagine that. It's almost over, and she didn't even get the fucking doctor for me to talk to. They all do the same exact thing where they all just fucking try to do the easiest thing. That makes you a coward. If you're getting paid and you're a coward, then you're not really that much of a fucking... I told them, I said, no offense, but I'm a real mandated reporter because I actually pay attention, and I would never leave someone in a situation. I was fully sick, and I still stayed in a situation because I knew that I was stronger than the fucking kids. So I knew I had to do it because I knew there was a reason, and I will never fucking regret it. But I'm worried so much, like, you know, when you have connections with children, and I'm not trying to go die in front of them, and when I call them and I see his face, I just like, fuck, I'm making it worse. It's making it worse. It doesn't matter because she has to leave soon anyway, so it's like useless to think they're gonna actually try. They just all like pretend to listen, and then they don't do anything. And you know what? That Stanford, all the paperwork, that even the last doctor I saw, he was supporting me, saying that I need more help, and the nursing home ignored it. Like, I thought he was like, they were trying to make me think that Stanford said nothing's wrong, but the notes did not say nothing was wrong, and I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to see it. The fucking physical therapist here, he's very smart. He has seen all of my records. He and I have gone through all my records together, and he looks at me today and he goes, I don't want you to die, but we know. And he's like, that's too bad, because he and I, like, we listen to like the same kind of shit. And it's kind of funny because nobody listens to it really, unless you're one of those people who like listens to like all the different genres of fucking metal. That's like back in the day, like, you know, I'm very much more open-minded than I used to be. But he's cool. He wanted to bring his guitar and play it outside. That would be fun, like during the day. And he's trying to learn Metallica so he can sing it, or play it, not sing it. And then he's like a cartoon, I swear. He could be a jester, and I'm gonna tell him that. I don't know if he's watching. I'll tell his wife. I'll text her and I'll say, have you ever thought about this? But see, there are people that, like, I really like him. I really like his wife. They've taken, like, a liking. They both said that nobody else is allowed to work with me because of the level of abuse. They see it. I will sit there and I will talk to someone over and over again and ask for help, and they will act like I'm not even speaking. They all have seen it. And now my godmother's going to report it, and my godmother's going to call the ombudsman, because it is unfair to kick me out of a program when I'm the one sending people in. When people are getting mistreated here, I'm the one who sends information. And to know that they've blocked me this whole time when everybody needed help, knowing that they didn't get help, that bothers me quite a bit. That bothers me. And I have like a whole ass drawer. I'm doing all these different things for these people, and I get treated like I'm garbage, and I don't deserve that. Let's see if this is mine. Let's see if this is mine. You know what the chances are. Who's Craig Grimm, dude? Grimm, dude. Sorry, I shouldn't say names after all. All right. This feels like shoes, eh? Someone's got some shoes, eh? Nope, surprise, surprise. None of them are for me. I really do like our new lights, though. Look. Look. Aw. How cute. That's the only thing. Those big-ass lights are so cute. You know what makes me sad, though? Like, I'm not even, like, I put signs up here about support groups, and they just throw it up. No, I'm the front. The front. That's where they put the food. Like, I think it looks way better. It's cute. But, yeah. Well, as long as it looks good, right? Who cares if anybody lives or dies? They can just replace me with another one. Maybe they'll get a Norteño and they'll like it a little better. Look, he's shaped like a potato, right? See? Shaped like a potato. Did you see that? Am I lying? Fucking shaped like a motherfucking potato. Oh my God, I'm abusing him. You better call the police. You better call the police. I'm so bad. Or maybe you should call the police and ask him, who did he murder? You see, if you want to make my life difficult and fuck with my life and get in between me and care, you're going to fucking have to pay for that in some capacity. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you're safe or protected. You did not make sure I was okay, knowing that I'm dying. Everybody up here fucking ignoring me like it's not fucking important. And for some reason, this person thinks he has fucking some sort of like influence or fucking value in this world. I'm sorry, but the only thing that he's done that's valuable is his children. That's the only thing I believe that people have put out there, because all he does is sit around and lie. And he doesn't think it's coming back to him. No, that's Mr. Pringles, the president. See, he's sitting at his see, the difference between my office and his office is paying for gifts because he wants to get his dick wet. My office has actual educational materials, but he wouldn't make it through it because he's got no education. He probably fucking sit there doing fucking preschool fucking crosswords and shit. He's a pig. And then I guess his buddy, his partner in crime, the guy who stole my mail, disappeared. I'm assuming he's a pussy too. They're all pussies, dude. I've never seen men that in my life like Salinas has all the most pathetic men. And I honestly, like, there's a couple men that are good, but they're not men that I've met here. I wish I had never met Jeremy or Abel. They were the worst mistake of my life, was meeting them and connecting. I just wish I had never known who they were. And I know that's mean, but Jeremy did nothing but drain me, and that man did nothing but lie about me. And if I hadn't known him, maybe he wouldn't have done it. And honestly, to bully me and to like push me out of something so that nobody gains anything, and so that he makes the covering that makes it so that people can cover up and fuck me over even more. And I'm glad that he's so proud that he has people that work here, and that he slept with like Maria Pacheco. He slept with a girl named Maria Pacheco who's trying to become a nurse, and she came in my room after an hour of me waiting for the call light, and then she and another girl were like telling me how much they didn't like me and all this shit, and I was like, what? I just need my bed done. And they said, don't ask during the night. It's not our time. And all they do is sleep behind the table. Fucking Jasmine, fucking that Maria Pacheco girl, yeah, like he's allowed to do whatever he wants. And he thinks that he's a victim for doing something that's dangerous and horrible to me by keeping me away from medical care and acting like I'm just crazy. No, dude, you're just stupid. You're stupid, you're dangerous, you're reckless, you're messy, and you're like a 12-year-old girl, except for 12-year-old girls have a lot more fucking strength and balls than that man does. He'll remember me when I'm dead, because all the articles are going to talk about him. Because that's what I want to make sure they do. I want to make sure he's known for the rest of his goddamn life for what he did to me. You don't get to let people die. You don't get to actively participate in me not being able to get the care that I need. Now you've done serious shit. Now it's beyond you just getting your dick wet. You fucked my life up. You made it so I don't get medical care, and you seem to think you're more important than anybody else. This is not going to happen, and I'm going to continue to say everything about him every single day online, full names, I don't give a fuck. Take me to court, bitch. I'll be dying soon anyway. You're going to go down and be known for the person who fucking bullied someone and tried to take the presidency when you weren't even smart enough to understand anything you were supposed to do in it. Didn't you know that when you were mocking me when I asked for help? Yeah, it is murder either way. He's a murderer and they're murderers. So that's why they would put him in that position, to make sure that instead of giving me help, that they're making sure that I get threats. Yeah, and then, he's the gangster that calls the cops, a pussy ass bitch. I can guarantee you that there's nobody else that can find that dick either. I just want to make him uncomfortable. That's why I just Stay right here. Just let myself fucking chill until the fucking thing. But I want him to know that probably you shouldn't fuck with someone with number 1, a lot of time. Number 2, a good education. Number 3, the willingness to learn. And number 4, no fucking respect for you. When someone has all of those things, you're fucked, especially if they want to do things the legal way, because I'm not going to go dirty and do whatever the fuck you do, so you're already going to see it coming. I'm going to do it the intelligent way, so you won't see it coming. Of course I'm mad. They've kept me from my medical care. His actions and the girl he was fucking, their actions kept me from medical care, and it's been over a year and I still don't have a respiratory therapist. Make that make sense to me. And I am mad because he's telling people that shouldn't bother me, and then people are threatening me and saying things to me, and I have no idea where they got my, like, why are you even thinking any of this stuff? Because he makes shit up. Like that's the thing. Someone who's very low IQ is gonna say something like that. He's gonna say something like, oh, you're just crazy. Wow, that's really smart. Oh, am I fat too? Oh, wow, you sure did show me. Where did you learn this? In the fucking fields? Wow, in education? But his name is Abel Garcia. Make sure that he gets taken down legally. I make sure that him and his name and everything about his family is known for this, so that when he dies, that's the only thing attached to it. Man who died, who bullied the woman in the documentary. He's also going to be a part of the documentary. Pussy man who tried to bully fucking dying woman. You know, that's what every man wants to be known for. He thinks he's fucking loved here. No, dude. Well, they're going to legally not be allowed to do what they were doing before, because when they all 3 sit down with him and they got dying patients and people that need more help than his ass, go send him to a goddamn party or a methadone clinic. Who cares? Send him somewhere. And then, of course, they act like he's the only one allowed in the dining room and like I am causing problems. No, I'm calling you out. You're not going to get to be a crybaby with me. It doesn't work for me, especially when I sit there suffering every day. You don't know shit about suffering because you don't actually have a disease. You're injured. You're just an old man. That's nothing compared to being young and fighting for your life your whole life. You don't know shit. You're a pussy and you use stupid shit to live your life. I don't respect you. I don't give a fuck about you. And I'm going to make sure you remember this forever. I'm going to make sure that you remember this and that everyone knows exactly who the fuck you are and where the fuck to find you. After I'm dead, none of my fucking business what happens to you. So anyway, I got enough of that. Looks like they're working hard on making sure I get to talk to a doctor. Nope, she's just totally like, and they just fucking skip over shit like it doesn't matter. So the thing that sucks is that, like, if you're at a point in your life where you have only a limited amount of time left, you understand how long this time is making me feel like no matter what I do, it doesn't matter. Because, like, it's like we already know it's terminal, but I don't get acknowledged by anybody unless it's a smart person who doesn't work here. Because like most of the nurses who are like not working here all the time, they recognize that I have a terminal disease. You have to understand why I don't like to bother them is because if I do, they have bitchy ass insecurities and they have like, I don't know why they can't handle their job in any capacity. So if you say anything or ask them more than once, they could snap on you and flip out. They're literally like fucking so wound up that they could just pop. They have no intelligence, no strength. And I'm just talking about the bullies, but like the combination of all of those things is extremely dangerous. If you're not ethical, if you don't follow the rules, and like they think, oh, following the rules, that's stupid. No, there are reasons that we have rights. We have, oh, fuck, it hurts so bad. But but yeah, like the thing is that it won't do anything. They'll just shame me for even trying to talk to a doctor. I can barely move because my tailbone keeps dislocating every time I try to move. It's like constant. But please make sure that every single person, and I mean every single person who's been around for this, because I am Like, everybody fully can see it except for the people here. And I've been treated like it's fake this entire time. And I want every single person to be paying for this because they've all heard me say it. They've all heard me say what's going on. None of them report it. None of them try to solve any problems. None of them call anywhere and get me help. They're leaving me with no pain control that actually fucking works because I have to vomit it all up. But they're making sure that drug addicts get drugs. And they make sure the murderer gets to use the dining room. And they think it's funny. I don't give a fuck. They think, I don't even care what they think. I honestly don't give two shits about the opinions of most anyone here. I don't think they're smart enough to even have an opinion. Why would they have an opinion on me when they don't listen to a thing I say? You guys shouldn't even be fucking worrying about your job because you won't have it soon because you don't fucking care about your patients. And that's everybody because none of these people have reported the fact that the doctor's doing nothing. You're all responsible for it. Instead, you call the cops, act like I'm a bad problem. No, you're an asshole. Guess who's actually doing things for the patients? Me. Guess who's not? You. And I mean that about every fucking nurse here. Because none of them have reported it. None of them think it's important. None of them answer me. When I ask certain questions, I'll say it 10 times and then I stop trying because what's the point? If they're too dumb to fucking catch on, then why the fuck should I waste my time trying? And I'm just the bad guy because I'm so horrible for being in pain and being irritated that it's okay for them to do whatever the fuck they want. Yeah, that's okay. And they won't, and it's okay for me to sit and wait, and it's okay for me to never get what I need. It's okay for they're never going to help me, and I want to make sure everyone knows who killed me. Make sure to repost this. You can screen record. I don't give a fuck. If I'm dead, use all this materials to try to fucking get help. But these people, they're not even trying. There's not a single person, and during the weekend, there won't be a single person to help me. So now if I fucking end up going to the hospital, none of the paperwork is there because they won't fucking tell me anything. They won't give me, it's been 2 weeks. I still haven't seen the documentation of my heart being swollen. And I'm really, 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 really I'm in danger. I'm gonna end up having a fucking stroke. And I tell them every fucking day I don't want to, but I don't want to say it over and over again. Like, they make it so I have no fucking choice. They fuck me over. And I'm like, fuck, dude. I told him, I'm like, why don't you just fucking let me buy some street drugs from one of your criminals? You seem to think it's okay for them to sell it, so you want me to buy it? Do you get a cut? Is that why you guys let him do it? Why is it that you let him come and have people come in and like fucking suck his dick and give him whatever? You're okay with that? They say, we're family. She's my family by marriage. Sure. She hops on any dick that'll fucking help her. Right, Alex? Alex fucked the last administrator. And she fucked Abel, allegedly. And she's a meth head. But she came in here the other day and she said, I'm going to die before you. Why? Methamphetamines? This place is the most backwards place ever. And you want to act like I'm lying? People say, oh, it's gross that you say all that stuff. No, it's not. It's fucking evidence. It's not gross. I don't give a fuck how anyone feels about it. This is how I say it. Deal with it. I don't even care if people want to be my friends anymore. If I'm dying, fuck it. Peace. I don't care. Hate me. Hate me or like me. I don't give a fuck. That's the most freeing part about this. And I don't give a fuck about their opinions, but I do give a fuck about the fact that they have power when they shouldn't have power over somebody else. And the thing that's the worst is the oldest people here. Like, I know there's some nurses on the other side of this building who are the biggest pieces of garbage. Like, there's this older fucking Filipino lady from across, and then she literally doesn't do anything ever. How are you going to be like the oldest fucking prehistoric motherfucker here and you don't even fucking do anything right? How are you going to fucking violate my rights? How are none of you going to think that this is okay? Are all the other people, they're getting calls to the doctor, right? The doctor's just refusing me. I'm pretty sure the nurses aren't actually messaging the doctors either. I think they just pretend to. It is inappropriate to not respond to my pain when I cannot fucking absorb the medication. And to make it so that I have to go to an emergency room because you won't take care of me is evil. And Dr. Auerbach, you are going to fucking get in trouble for this. I gave you a chance to do the right thing, and you chose to leave me in a constant state of fucking withdrawal because I'm vomiting my meds, and you don't give a shit if I'm living or dying. So congratulations, Dr. Auerbach. You are one of the stupidest doctors I've ever met, to ignore all my symptoms while I'm dying, and then to tell your fucking nurses it's okay to just ignore me. Congratulations, you're a fucking murderer. How long have you been doing this? Long enough so that I don't get a transplant. But I guess nobody thinks this is a big deal, right? I'm the bad guy. I've been the bad guy the whole time. It's not like Jeremy was controlling. It's not like he was stealing my money. It's not like this and that. You guys just think nobody here seems to know what reality is because nobody lives here. I do. So I have to see everything and go through it. And then everyone acts like I'm just tripping. Yeah, I'm just tripping from your point of view of not having to fucking be here all the time, not having to see it all, not having to go through it 24/7. And then the fact that they're telling Jeremy shit, yeah, I'm dating now. So they need to shut the fuck up because I'm going to get myself in a bad situation and they're going to be the problem. They will be liable. They don't care. They fucking let people threaten me. They let people throw my shit away. I'm too sick to fight back and they know it. That's abusing your power. That's abuse. And I've called them out on all of this, but it does not matter. I'm not going to get a doctor. I'm not going to get an after hours doctor. I'm not going to get anybody. Nobody takes responsibility. And that's why I say every fucking nurse, every single one of them, if they give me shit and they get irritated, fuck them. They're not the ones sitting there with fucking collapsed lungs for 5 years. Excuse me that you're irritated? Fuck you, weakling. That's how I feel. I'm sorry if it sounds harsh. I don't give a fuck. Life is harsh. I have to deal with this. You can deal with a minor fucking inconvenience of feeling like a pussy for a second, you know? And they are pussies. They're pussies. And I mean that. They can't handle you even talking about dying, so they're going to fucking run away. Oh, either they're going to act like you're not dying or they're going to act like it's too hard. At least the ones that care. But they're literally full on pretending that this isn't happening to my voice, pretending that I didn't just fucking give them the information a year ago, pretending that I didn't give it again and again and again and again and again. How many times? Yeah, they're mandated reporters. You have failed to do, man, they don't care though. It is actually part of their job. They will get in trouble if they don't report this. But they don't care. And I promise you, I've looked it up. I've spent every minute of every day making sure that these people will fall hard when I die. They're going to fall hard because they ignore my emails. Every single one of them has been setting them up for the wrongful death suit. Because this is a wrongful death. I shouldn't be dying painfully. I shouldn't be pushed into a heart attack. I shouldn't be pushed into a fucking stroke. I shouldn't have to feel fucking bad because I'm loud. Hey, maybe if I got treatment, they didn't ignore me the first time they found the results in 2021. Probably would have been okay for a fucking transplant at that time. Except for my other organs are fucked. But still, you get the idea. They don't give a fuck whether I live or die. And the new administrator, his name's Matt, he doesn't give a fuck either. Sorry if you're busy. If you can't fucking tell me something when I've waited and you flaked at me like 4 or 5 times and I'm still nice to you, fuck you, bro. If I'm telling you that I'm dying and you can't fucking make 5 minutes, fuck you, bro. You had an entire week for fucking Thanksgiving. You didn't come back. You just keep leaving for your fucking, I don't know, what are you doing? Fucking social, fucking vacation? What the fuck's, like, you seem to think it's okay to ignore me over and over. You don't have a motherfucking phone. You don't have a fucking email. You don't have a text. There's no fucking excuse that there's like 100 people here and I'm the only one begging for help and dying. I mean, other people are dying. I'm just dying very painfully, very loud and very obvious, and they're too fucking stupid to look it up. Yes, my voice getting loud is a sign of me dying. My voice getting quiet is a sign of me dying. The no vibration in my chest is a sign of me dying. Me losing 80 pounds, sign of me dying. But nobody thinks it's their responsibility. Nobody. It is horrendous. And remember, Salinas Valley Post-Acute is going to be synonymous with neglect, abuse, and intentional infliction of distress. They intentionally inflict stress upon me, knowing that I have a heart issue and knowing that I probably already had a heart attack. But that's okay with them. That's okay with them when my chest is hurting and then they say, oh, well, then you have to go to the hospital. I'm sorry that you haven't heard that I have fucking rights. Apparently you don't know that because you guys constantly are trying to control people that don't have anybody to fight for them. But I'm here And I'm fighting, and it's not just because for me. Because guess what? You motherfuckers don't give a shit about anybody who really matters. The people who can't fight back for themselves, those are the ones that matter, not the ones that still go get drunk and try to fuck prostitutes. Not saying you can't fuck prostitutes. Fuck prostitutes all you want. Just do it between the right hours. Do it between the hours of 7 and 7, by God. Just kidding. I really don't care about prostitutes. I got a lot of friends that are prostitutes. But I got friends that are doctors too, and they all would hate this shit. Actually, some of them we've hung out all together too. It's fun. That's the thing about my friends, are always kind of fun because they're so different. I remember we had fire dancing in our front yard, and we brought our couch onto the front lawn, and then our front yard was like in front of the Spartan Stadium where like all the San Jose State stuff goes, like the soccer games and football and shit. So we had like dancing, we had fucking like people making out in our studio, and like it was my bedroom, the studio, and then his room, and then we had bands playing, and I miss it. But he visited me last week, and I think it was like God brought him to me. I couldn't even believe I saw him. And then like the whole entire day goes by of people not actually like caring what's happening, or like, you know, I don't get like, you know, how everybody else gets this like kindness and like empathy and shit, and they just like leave me like this. I hate those people. It's so hard not to hate them because they literally don't care if you live or die. I am not even a person. I don't even deserve anything. I don't deserve anything. I don't deserve it. That's why they like act like I'm doing something wrong when they can't. It's funny because they can't figure out that they're the criminals. You know, it's like, how do you not know? Like there's this guy, what's his name? Anton. The first thing he said to me when he met me was, "You don't know anything." I forgave him for that. He also said, "Nobody hates you. Everybody likes you here." And that I'm like, you're obviously new because I've been abused while I'm dying the entire time. Nobody is nice. Yes, it is cruel to leave me dying and not care. They've seen me lose 80 pounds. You think this is just nothing? And by the way, do you look at your notes in the computer ever and think that those notes where you said, they said excess calories due to excess weight due to excess calories? Is that a scientific fact? Are you too retarded to fucking check and see? Sorry that I use that word. I use it every once in a while, but it's necessary. And if people want to cry about it, they can go fucking write a letter to the fucking crying police. I don't fucking know. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't. Words are words. Don't police me. I don't give a fuck. I'm suffering. People expect me to be fucking better than they would be. Nobody I know would be as nice as I have been. I'm sitting here fucking working on donations, posting things for other people's organizations, trying to get people to understand and represent people and do the right thing. I actually I have an appointment on Monday with somebody. It's through like Solace or something. It's like how you get an advocate. And I wrote them a letter about everything, and I get to talk to a doctor, and I guess they advocate for you. I don't know how that works, but one of the people who works here is going to help me figure it out, because I need to figure out how to do the advocacy stuff. And then they need to talk to them because there's so many laws that are being broken right now. And like the thing is that they made it so I lost so many different people, but they make me wait. So I don't realize that they are not doing the right thing until way later. Remember when I said they were going to help me with hospice? They dangled it in front of me, and then they took it away, and then they refused to reorder it, even though they still don't have all my records. And the medical records person told me that she already had them. That was a lie. And then fucking this nurse Margarita went and looked and found all the information at Stanford, and then he told me he found it, and then he left, and he won't talk to me now. So you found out I'm dying, but you guys just run away and hide the fucking proof? Why would someone do that? And they've watched me for fucking years dying like this, and every fucking time they've had to ignore me because of the doctor. Fuck you, Dr. Auerbach. You're a fucking fraud. You run multiple fucking nursing homes. You're a fucking fraud. And every fucking day of my life, I'm going to write an essay on you every fucking day. Everything about every bad thing about you. So people will never fucking let their fucking loved ones around you. You should be fired, Dr. Auerbach. You are the one who told me the first time that I met you after you fucking met Jeremy. The first thing you did, by the way, congratulations, you give fucking pills to fucking murderers and drug dealers. But you don't give it to me, even though I have fucking friends who are literal doctors. I have actual fucking organizations willing to talk to you. And my former doctor who put me on painkillers, she's my friend still. She called me when she fucking retired, but you guys don't want to talk to anybody about the truth. You only want to do something if it's fitting a narrative that you want to make, right? If it fits the right narrative, you'll write it down, but if it means that it's going to take care of me, you won't. And clearly I'm just fine. And the fact that she fucking totally didn't even get the fucking doctor for me just shows how much these people are fucking like, they're just, I swear to God, they're like NPCs, right? They fucking come up and they just stand there and you fucking hold pills. I'm like, bro, do these people have brains or are they just fucking computer characters? You know, they're like standing there like bouncing around the fucking, and look, I put all this shit, like, you know, gossip ruins lives. Thank you, Team CNA, Team Nurse. Please do not blindly. You don't know what others are going through. Be kind, be patient, be love. Yeah, clearly they don't give a shit. And then this they obviously miss. They do all those things that trigger me and they don't give a fuck. And they throw away all the posters. And then administration, does anyone else beg? Nobody should beg. Why can't I ever get a straight answer? Do you all have different notes or just keep personal feelings away from your duty? The doctors ordered hospice 5 times but won't now that there is proof. Nobody answers, and I understand some cannot and don't even know details. I shouldn't have to feel so ignored. I have not had any complaints responded to for over a year. Also, all the supporting paperwork is bypassed. No urgency or consideration goes to the dangers to my life. If I cry, I am mocked. The infection control nurse rolled her eyes and said, if that's what you say you have about my debilitating issues. Yeah, that's the bitchiest shit ever. Also, she's going to be known for that. Her name is Marky Cheatham. Well, you got to understand that this town is like just in general, I don't know if it's the water or what, but they're just, in general, they're lower IQ. And it's not because of their race. It's literally everybody in the fucking place that seems to be dumb. Sorry, not sorry. If they want to cry about it, maybe they should think about, hey, does it hurt more than having your life go away because nobody gives a fuck enough to tell anybody that I'm being mistreated and then they just keep mistreating me? Yeah, that seems normal, right? And then all these people, and guess what? The only people that are even going to be traumatized by me dying, they're probably not going to want to work in fucking CNA type stuff anymore. Because you know how many of these people have quit and told me they just don't want to watch me fucking suffer anymore? But they don't care because as long as the gangsters are good. And that makes no sense. And I'm telling you, you saw the shape of him. I showed you the back of him. He is just a giant potato. Like, that man is no better than anyone else with your 5th grade education, with your fucking, the only thing that's good about you is your children. And that's all I'm going to say. Everybody has the capability of having good children. I love how they don't consider or even try to do anything. See, they don't give a fuck. Sorry, honey, I thought you were asleep already and I was just being loud. Yes, I had the doctors. That's another thing. The doctor across the street at the hospital across the street, she wrote down she had Lyme when she was 7, but she's already been treated. And then they said that that I diagnosed myself, all of the things that I have. I literally have paperwork, but these people refuse to even, and I don't know where they're getting information or why they're saying it. They shouldn't just assume things just because they read it. Because this town is really the dumbest town I've ever been to in my life. Even dumber than Reading. And that says a lot. But there's a lot of meth heads in both towns. Apparently meth is king in fucking California. They're fake as hell. They're not really all stoners. Meth is king everywhere. And I would never want to touch it. But that's Jeremy's favorite. Right, Jeremy? Fuck, I can't even turn off my oxygen. And I can't get my clothes changed. My fucking organs hurt. I can't shower because of the pain, but nobody helps me, so and then I can't eat, so I guess that's okay, right? And then I throw up, so I guess that's okay. It's okay. I don't have any worth. And when I try to tell anyone in my family how serious it is, they just ignore it. Makes sense. My brother's right. I'm just an asshole. I do nothing. I think I'm some hero, and they say I think I'm a hero, but I'm nothing. Yeah, well, at least I'm not an asshole exploiting people for money and treating people who have disabilities like they have a problem. I'd rather be me. Even if I'm sick, I'd rather be me than to be some fucking piece of shit who pretends that he cares about his family. And then the minute I tell him he can't be on my fucking list of people who sees my texts, he wants to have get a little butt hurt. Like, bro, calm down. Go let your fucking wife be the man of the house and fucking calm down.
You just got caught in this one. Why is nobody asking?
I don't care what he says. I don't care about any of them. I'm suffering so much. And I can't, it's like suffocating me and getting worse and worse, and nobody's even coming. And that's what the psychic said. They said nobody was going to come. I was going to have to feel it. I don't want to feel it anymore. It hurts too much. Sorry, I'm going off on a lot of stuff. I'm going to be made fun of, I'm sure. I just don't feel good. I'm dizzy. I don't feel good. I'm dizzy. And I feel sweaty and gross, and like I can't think hard enough to make everything organized. And if I ask for help, I feel like I'm just a burden, and like they train people to not like me, so it's stressful.
And do these gaslighting stories, they've been doing this. This is just the first time they're getting caught.
I'm not doing very good.
And I'm proud to be the one
I don't feel good.
that pulled their pants down and showed their shit-stained drawers. I am so proud of that. Like the girl, the Nyla LA girl, she's sitting on about 11,000 subscribers over there, and she's doing constant disinformation on me. I pulled up on her one night to see what she was talking about, to give her a chance. And then she took everything that I said and tried to turn it around, and then she kept saying Danny Robertson, Danny Robertson. Danny Robertson is an internet cyber stalker who has been stalking me and doing disinformation content on me for nearly 2 years now. She jumped on me via the Regina Gould story.
No, because it's 10 minutes till they change shifts.
Her excuse to stalk me, but
Nobody does anything on the weekend, and they didn't even talk to me during the week. And Matt, the fucking new administrator, flaked on me. Thanks for flaking on me before I die, Matt, you fucking asshole. And you don't get to be a crybaby because I called you an asshole. You're letting me die. And that's all I ever did was tell you that I would work with you. And then you told me to forgive everyone. How do I forgive them when they're still not taking care of me? You obviously aren't doing shit. I'm not watching anything yet.
She was literally, no, I don't smoke no.
I'm really getting weak. It's getting harder and harder.
Are methylated crystals to help open up the head, open up the chest. And you don't need a lot. But crystals are bad. Hillbilly heroin? Stuff that David Elizabeth Allen. Oh, David S. Brown?
I barely got in the chair, and I'm so tired just moving that far.
You know what's funny? Usually when I pop Danny, she either goes radio silent, or she just jumps onto another person to stalk until she can find a way to try to reclaim. Like, she's really trying
Sorry, guys.
to hold on to her invisible nutsack that she's always talking about. Kiss my, suck my invisible this, or grab my invisible nuts, or whatever. You enjoy your anonymity, don't you? Danielle Elizabeth Allen Brown. You want to clean up the street, start like your husband. He's a meth dealer.
This is Jaguar, right? You guys want to watch it with me?
No, Diddy is not free. And it's sad that
Damn it! I just threw my remote. Well, we have no choice now.
the question is, why don't you want to believe what you do?
You don't have to watch it with me, but I'm gonna turn it on.
I'm saying about the girl, the Nyla LA. Yeah, she's a total.
Just watch it with me, guys.
So she's one of the.
She's the one who, she's like a Diddy accuser, but I'll just sit and talk with you if you want.
To try to
I'm just, if I fall asleep, you'll know because I won't answer.
for Lamisha and Adria when it had nothing to do with me. But see, this is what the troll farm always does.
Can you hear it?
They project. Want to know why? Because they're all narcissists. You want to know what I also did?
They are narcissists, huh?
I didn't know that he was a shitty rapper.
Who?
Like literally, I listened to something, I think, and I would rather listen to a Talib Kweli record. I would. He's a wannabe. What I am. It's funny. He calls me a failed singer. Pussy, you can't even give your shit away. But I saw you re-uploaded that music after you did that whack-ass fucking fake interview with that girl that you now made a target for internet stalking. If you don't like
YouTube.
my mouth, you can just leave. You don't have to announce it. Don't nobody give no fuck.
I got a little bit of Jaguar energy in me.
You know? I'm just curious.
You know, she's like,
I've sold records. I've got my Grammy certification for the work that I've done in greatness in music. Thank you for the speech. What have you done? Other than sit there with your very short self.
Yeah.
You about the same height?
yeah, she talks about a lot of stuff. My favorite is Allie Carter, though, the one that says she's Tupac's kid.
I don't need my man. You 5'6"? Pussy, I'll knock you out my fucking self. We can get a ring. We can put on some, couple pound gloves. And I guarantee you, I'll knock your ass the fuck out. Your wife got more bass in her voice than you do.
Your wife has more bass in her voice than
But I
you
won't
do.
waste my time. You're not worth it. Because you got lawsuits coming, sir. And if y'all think y'all are going to take all of this.
Well, she used to sing. She was like, she sang with Jay-Z. She's made music for like Al Green, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott.
By the way, if anybody
She's a good writer.
exposure video of AT2 saying that he believed I was a liar and put it up anyway because it got good views. Put one in the chat. If you see Jaguar Wright exposing AT2 next.
Who's that?
Have you? Oh, it's very informative. I showed him for what he actually is, a disinformation agent who will publish lies as long as nobody calls him out. Because he said,
Oh, I don't know where fucking songs are.
how do you believe
I'm just chilling. I'm not really fully paying attention because I've been paying. I'm just chilling.
been sued for it? No one ever said
I think it would be better to see it. Let's put on
that I believe.
the Allie Carter. Because Allie Carter has
I knew
more.
my heart was so Carter took out Lamar Coleman, aka Biggie.
Sorry, hold on. Oh, I want to watch this. Okay, this is what I'm going to watch because I don't know anything about her. The MIA singer.
What did happen? Such a great place to start. You came on the show.
I
was that
told
a
you I'd
year
never
ago?
down. The last interview I did.
I'm just wanting to see this.
Why did you go on the show? Why did you? I lost at 2 festivals. I'm sure that I don't get booked for other stuff. So yeah, what is this effect?
It's super interesting. Yeah.
And you weren't even controversial then, compared to how you are now. So I think I've always been controversial simply because I think for myself. That in and of itself is the most controversial thing I've realized that you could possibly do. And when you think for yourself and you're not controlled by a corporate entity, that just terrifies them because there are pre-approved ideas. And so I became enemy number one when I defied like the BLM stuff. And
Nobody's even admitting that Black Lives Matter was fake. I guess people just don't understand the money and where it's coming from.
Talked, and that was the subject we talked on. But now things have changed, and we have this war in Israel. It's not war, but we call it a genocide. But BLM are pro-Palestinian, and so are you. So it's kind of come round. So do you now, like, no, I don't support BLM at all. Okay. I don't support BLM because it pigeonholes black people into groupthink. And the entire BLM Incorporated accomplished absolutely nothing for black people other than the destruction of black neighborhoods, which I foresaw. Obviously, with the amount of money that they were raising, it was so
I
obvious
lost
that
it. Where? Oh, there you go.
black people, but they were encouraging criminality and making black people feel justified in committing crimes as if it wasn't going to ultimately harm their lives. You get a record, you have a record. You don't just get to burn down Wendy's and
Yeah, their egos are really fragile.
it's not going to impact the rest of your life. And so I
And a
just
lot of these
saw
people just don't know anything. And so it's just so hard.
super fascinated by. And group psychology is arguably the most fascinating. Like the madness of crowds and what people will believe and what people will say because a bunch of people are saying it. Yes, COVID. That was the last time we talked was post-COVID.
Oh, this isn't Allie. This is something else. I can't hear it anyway. I was just trying to see what it was. But I like Candace Owens. I know a lot of people don't, but I love her. She's probably actually one of my favorite people. I trust her judgment on things more than most. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, Allie Carter. She was a slave, like one of the ex-slaves. People try to fucking discount them and stuff, but... Oh, you know who I'm talking about? Is this recent? Oh, talking about Ron Jeremy. Let's hear what she has to say.
We're doing a separate live channel where we talk about all kinds of good stuff on our live channel. We are live as we speak. We're live right now, and we're doing this reaction live. So y'all come join us. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Tell us your story.
Here's Tom and Jerry's shirt.
What you,
My earring is too fucking stretched out. My ear, I mean.
my gracious, man. We need to help you. We need help.
Help?
Y'all hit that subscribe button.
She is like a hero. And you know, I feel like, I know I'm not like as strong as she is, but I try to like tell like it is as much as I can.
Hi, guys. Hey, sis, I see you. I'm just gonna say, see, I see you. And I can't wait to squeeze you. You know who I'm talking to.
She's so pretty.
Say, CG.
Doesn't she look like Tupac though?
Hey,
She says that, you know, her dad's still alive too.
She wasn't speaking right here, but
hi, guys.
you know,
Last night we were really tired. And, we got a little bit of sleep after crying our eyes out this
I feel
morning.
better.
I obviously had a breakdown. I got the news about Ron Jeremy, so thanks for telling us.
Yeah, she's amazing.
It just, the part that annoys me is that I think that a lot of things are going to get over on suicide or medical conditions, and that shit really bothers me because your survivors and your victims that had to deal with that fucker don't get off that way. They still have to go through life.
Yeah, I'd be pissed off too.
And all the trauma that you have to deal with after the fact, dissociative identity disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, body issues, chronic pain, all that. And I don't, it's really not fair to just kill him
And it's definitely not fair to let them just get away with things on memory loss. Ron Jeremy was in jail. He was about to get charged, and basically all of his charges have been dropped because they're now claiming that he has memory loss.
What? I can't remember, so all my charges
Ew.
have dropped.
He's so
Did he do
gross.
something to her? Come on, man. Y'all can't. Okay,
Yeah, she said that before.
Again, this is why we say, I am so used to not having justice. It has never been something that I look forward to because I'm not surprised. So you know what I mean? I'm not surprised at all. Anyway, this may be kind of our last live for a little bit. We will definitely be live this weekend.
That's scary.
Wow, yeah, it sucks. I'm not just listening to get hit. When I was with Ron Jeremy, just to feel a little, probably talk about this 3 times, but I had to deal with Ron Jeremy in Las Vegas, and he ordered me and like 5 other girls. He had us lined up in hotel rooms to have sex with. He had like rooms, like he had a preference, almost like a menu, like he wanted this food, that food, that food. And he was late, he was hours late. He ordered special photographers to be there to photograph.
Somebody in my chat room is saying that, yeah, they moved him to a hospital. Ron did lots of
That's
things to
scary.
lots of women. For some reason, I keep saying this, man. So I got a cold, y'all. So I've been ODing on cough drops for real. I keep 2 of them in my mouth at one time. Then I try to talk to y'all, right? I'm putting myself in their shoes, looking at our justice system. One lawyer said, there's so many things in place for the accuser. I keep saying this. If you're accused of a crime, you have a right to remain silent. If you can't afford an attorney, we won't give you one. You have a right to a fair trial, right? You hear me right? You have a right to a speedy trial, so we don't keep you in jail too long. You are innocent until proven guilty. Found a new one. In the P. Diddy case, found a new one. You can't stay a John Doe. You have to reveal yourself so the person who is being accused of the crime can go and protect themselves from you or find somebody that can knock you off or something, right? These are the things for the person being accused. Now, the victim that got hurt, unless you have a car accident, that's valuable. If you don't have nothing valuable, the human being that got hurt, the trafficker, what rights do they have? Go ahead, I'll wait. Once they tell us that this person did A, B, C, and D, what's the person's name? Ron. Ron did this. He abused me. He had me doing all this negative sexual stuff. What rights do I have? That's what I want to know. That gets to change.
And he was late. He was hours late. He ordered special photographers to be there to photograph and video everything to put on porn sites. He was late. And his assistant got there first. And his assistant was a black lady. Black lady was bitchy, short hair, horrible wig. She came in the room barking at me right away. Like, he's almost on his way here. Now you're not ready, which meant ready for code word for wet. And that wasn't necessarily the thing. Like, That's not necessarily a thing. Sometimes there's fluffers for the victims and there's fluffers for the job. And what a fluffer means is somebody who gives blowjobs, hand jobs, things like that to make sure, basically, you're ready for work. Sometimes there's no fluffers. Sometimes you just have to show up to the job and be ready.
Wow.
But his assistant got there and started bitching at me, and I was irritated.
Another thing is, I kind of forgot what I was going to say. I was going, because the thing went away. Because the hit stop, the thing goes away. How did that, oh, come on, man. Somebody had said that, oh, shoot, wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all, wait a minute. It's, and she, oh, this it right here. You saying Ali Carter said that Tupac is still alive? JC No Beats, baby. JC No Beats. Did Queenie Facts. I don't know. I'm learning all this, and all this conspiracy theories. Some people think Tupac is still alive. Did she say that Tupac is still alive? That's what you're saying? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments, in the chat or whatever. Did she said Tupac was still alive?
The photographer that was there, that my pimp brought,
Yes.
was irritated because he had already took pictures of me.
Wow.
He had to go.
Okay, two people in my chat room are saying yes. He claims that Tupac is in hiding, and after somebody tried to kill me a couple of times, he got shot while he was in New York supposed to do a recording, and he think Bad Boy and Biggie had something to do with it. Then all of a sudden, something else happened. He got shot. All this drama, and this time they almost took his life. So it's a possibility, man. He probably just said, "Yo, man, I'm checking out. I'm gonna fake my death. That way I can leave, and I can just chill." That's a lot. The chilling on the island or whatever, man. I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Me personally, I ain't going out like that. I would say, look, the channel was dead. I'm gone. I'm just letting y'all know. I'll be real. I don't know. I mean, is it that serious? There's a couple of people that they say that fake their death dead and they still alive, man. What if it's all true? Oh man. That'd be crazy if you go on a mad hunt looking for somebody that fake their death. I wonder what kind of life they living. Let's say it's true, y'all. What do you think they doing? Just on an island, on a beach, like stranded? But they got all kinds of food being dropped off. I miss people. I couldn't do that.
So it was just there.
Anyway, back to this.
I was irritated.
He definitely was alive. He definitely was alive at the hospital. Snoop said he talked to her. You know what I'm saying? What if he told Snoop? Yo, Snoop, I'm tired of this, man. I'm gonna fake my death, dog. Word, G? Come on, man. Now it's gonna get better. I'm tired, man. Should be on my nerves. Puffy trying to.
Alright, can I take your vital sign?
I don't think I can move very much right now.
Huh? Do you want to?
I said I can't move very much right now because they're not treating my pain, so I can't move in any direction that's not like, you know, because my stomach. But do you know who the nurse is?
Oh, you know what? I don't. I didn't see who's the nurse yet. They probably didn't come yet.
God.
Because the one in here is the one earlier. She's still here. She's finishing up. So.
I'm not feeling good at all. They're refusing to do like my fucking hospice. Like my doctor's trying to get hospice done, but she tried to get paperwork done and they spent the entire week and didn't do anything. So now I'm fucking dying without fucking hospice, without any care, and they're not doing anything about it. So it's like I don't get pain control and they fucking spend all this energy yelling at me, and the whole time I've been begging for help because I'm fucking dying and they just wanted to ignore me, I guess. I'm gonna sit up just because I really can't do my vitals when I'm laying down. But that's the problem, is then they're all gonna be new and then I need help still and I can't ask for help ever. And they call the cops if I go out there when I'm telling them things people do to me. I can't, like, hold on, I gotta get situated because I have to be. Would you mind putting that somewhere over there? I can't do it. And I don't like my room. They still haven't even come in here to help me since Jeremy left. It's fucking insane. It's crazy to me. I know, so I'm all adjusting so I could lean myself over like this.
Your light is blinding me.
I know, it's fucking bright. That's why I had to put it behind me.
Blink my eyes
I know, right?
Before I can.
It's true.
Your arm is.
I'm sorry. That was $30, but it is way too bright. It's way too bright, but it's nice. It's
like
nice for
driving on the,
you get blinded. Yeah, exactly. It's like the fucking the bright
like,
lights.
I have to like this.
That's what it feels like.
96.8.
But like the room I got, we haven't put the lights on, but we have lights for our little pink Christmas tree over there. Mrs. Crystal went to sleep before me. She's never asleep before me. I don't know when my PRN is. Do you think you can ask them about that? Because I might have missed it because the other lady didn't come back about anything. It's like I don't even want to spend my energy telling them, but the problem is that I have like permanent damage to my heart because they leave me with blood pressure that's too high, or it probably will be low if I'm laying down though. We'll see what happens.
I don't see how they can say that about black people. We got built, fat, smushed in, big lips, small lips, light skin, dark skin. All black people do not look alike. White people, nah. Over that, they look alike, but that's
110.73.
It's actually good. See, when I'm laying down, when I'm
sure your heart is calm.
well, it's also because I have POTS, so when I lay down, it's super low, and when, like, if I get up, it starts going really like my heart rate. Then I can't.
Even your heart rate is pretty good, 70.
And then it's always.
Oxygen is 97.
Yeah, it's always better when I'm laying down. When I stand up, my heart rate goes up, and then I can't hear out of my ears. Like, like it's like I'm underwater. It's annoying.
Are you done with some of this? Huh?
No, the pie I'm not eating, but I just ate the crust. Just the crust. That's all I ate was the crust.
Me, I like it with vanilla ice cream. If it's just like that, no.
Now you can take this too. Oh, you can take this. Sorry. Oh, never mind. It's okay. You don't have to either. I said it too late. It's my fault.
Which one?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have the
No
cup.
problem.
I'm like this.
I'll take your vital sign. I'm glad Krista went to bed.
I know.
Get to rest.
I worry about her, like, because she's always on the go. But at least she's, some people get.
That's good.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. At least she's and then at least she wants to, because once they stop wanting to do things, that's bad too. And I'm glad she's in here, because she's always very supportive, unless unless there's something silly going on, but other than that, she's been really good. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here.